Hey everybody, today's video will be about this mauvey pink golden glitter everything included makeup look. This is going to be a voiceover because I wanted to explain what I'm doing. So I'm just starting off with the bare face, and as always I never go into my foundation or concealer without using my corrector. So I'm just going to use it under the eyes and also on my chin. I originally decided to use the Loreal True Match foundation, but as you can see, it just refused to come out. So I think I had to mix it in with a little bit of Revlon Colorstay, and I'm using a Forever 21 blending sponge to just blend it all out. The sponge is only 239 rupees, and I think it's great if you are a beginner with sponges and you just want to see how they are and don't want to spend a fortune on them. And I'm using the NYX HD Concealer under my eyes. It's in the color Yellow. And I'm just using it on the general areas that I highlight, on the bridge of my nose, on my chin and under my eyes, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the same sponge that I used earlier. And this is lots of blending. And I wasn't really 100% happy with how the coverage of this concealer is, so I went in with a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me concealer on top, which you will see later on. The foundation routine is pretty much the same what I do always, and I'm also gonna be setting it with the RCMA no color powder because I absolutely love that powder and it does not look cakey at all, and I think it's pretty budget friendly for the amount that you get. I poured a little bit too much out, so I just used the excess on my chin, on my forehead, and then I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toast, and I'm gonna use it to contour a little bit and also contour my nose, try to make it slimmer because it's quite big. And I'm using the same sponge to blend it out, but this thing is so hard to blend. I don't know how people use it so easily. I think I need a little flat synthetic brush to blend this out. And moving on to the eyes, I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skintone, and I'm gonna use it all over my eyelid, reaching up to my brow bone, and I'm gonna do it on both the eyes. For today's look, I'm gonna be using the Carli Bybel palette, which is absolutely one of my favorite palettes of all time. I heard she's coming out with a new palette in March, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it. I'm gonna use that light mauve shade, and I'm gonna use it in the transition crease area with a synthetic Sigma E40 brush. And I'm just gonna keep blending it out until it has no harsh lines. I'm gonna use the same brush to blend. And next I'm gonna be using that golden shade all over my eye. Almost all of the brushes that I use in this video are from Sigma Beauty, and I'm gonna add that gold eyeshadow all over the lid, and then I'm gonna pick up some darker mauve shade with the Sigma E25 and blend it into the crease and take it a little bit above the crease again. I'm just going to keep on blending until I'm happy with the intensity of the eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna move on to the darker mauve shade which was right next to this one, and I'm gonna add it on the outer V area and also take it a little bit inwards just to give it more of a smoky effect. And I'm just gonna keep on blending that again, and same brush E25 I'm using here as well. Next I'm just going to be dusting off all of the excess powder from under my eye, and this is how the eyes are looking from close up. And sorry I had to do my eyeliner off camera because I was having issues with my SD card. It just kept getting full. I could not find my 32 GB one. I'm going to take the same two mauve shades and I'm gonna smudge them under my eye. I decided to use the glittery part of my Revlon eye art pen in Desert Dazzle on top of my eyelid just to give it more shimmer, more of a foil look. I really love glitters. I think if you know me well, you must know that by now. And I'm just going to add until I'm happy with how the glitter is looking. I'm just going to dip in once more just to make sure I got a lots of glitter pigment. And if you did not notice, I did my brows off camera too. Again, the SD card issues, sorry. And I'm just gonna keep on adding that glitter, and then I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows a little bit. I think they were looking washed out, so I had to put on some more brow pencil. Next I'm just gonna be adding some Kajal pencil. You can obviously leave it here if you want, but for a full glam look I always love putting on some Kajal. And I'm just going to line my eyes evenly, and then I'm gonna take the same mauve shade and then just blend out the kajal a little bit more. And here is how the eyes are looking from a close-up. I really like this effect. I think I've done this for a wedding before. I'm gonna bronze up my face using the Wet n Wild contour palette in Dulce de Leche. I don't know how to pronounce that. And that is also gonna help me blend out the harsh line that was on my cheekbone before. I'm just gonna bronze up my forehead and a little bit on the chin area as well. And then I'm gonna be using a blush which is from Makeup Revolution. I'll list the shade below again. And sorry I went out of focus during this part, I never realized. The highlighter that I'm using today is Colourpop Lunch Money, and thanks to Corrector from Makeup Martini, I figured out the best way to use these highlighters. I'm gonna use this same sponge, and then I'm gonna add it on my cheekbones, and that just gives it the most beautiful foiled effect. I mean, this is my favorite highlighter of all time. I kid you not, it looks so good on and off camera. I'm going to put on some falsies, but I'm sorry I cannot show them properly because I still have some issues putting on thick band falsies on camera. I don't know how the expert beauty gurus do it. Maybe I'll get there one day. And I'm gonna line my lips with the Jordana lip liner in Tawny, and then I'm gonna add NYX Extra Creamy round lipstick in the shade Paris on top, and that is going to complete this look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of the look in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I went with glitter at the last minute because I love glitter. And please excuse my unruly hair. It's just, I'm too lazy to style it. I agree. I admit it. I'm just too lazy. I just got a haircut. So new year, new me. I hope you like the look. And please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment if you enjoyed the tutorial. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.